What's up YouTube? Capital G here. Got a couple of fun duels for you guys to check out. The first one is going to see Danger Orcust, what I consider to be the best deck in Yu-Gi-Oh! Facing off against Shiranui Zombies. I love this tech, man. The Neos Fusion. That thing is seeing play in like every deck in Duel Links. It's a really good card, but it does make it so your opponent cannot, or it makes it so you can't special summon for the rest of the turn after you use it. So maybe not, you know, the super greatest card, but it is like a mini brilliant fusion. I watched DZeep's video on it. I think the card is really good, and I love when people make rainbow Neos. Anyways, you see the Danger Orcust build at the bottom. It's one of the strongest decks in the meta. I think it's the best deck. I've played against it. It's incredibly strong, and really just starting your combo or ending your combo with double Fog Blade and an Orchestrated Crescendo. Like Salamangreat just gets one trap card. I mean, these Orcust variants get like 3 traps, and they can also summon Dengirsu back from the graveyard during the opponent's turn, which with Bardiche gets rid of 2 more cards. So it's actually ridiculous. Plus, they get protection for their entire field with Dengirsu. Like, these 2 cards in Dark Neostorm really put this deck over the top, and Crescendo, and then obviously Dengirsu. Like, these cards, there's a reason this is a $30 card as just an ultra rare. It's so good. Anyways, let's see what the zombie deck's going to do. Okay, opens with Thousand Eyes Restrict by way of instant fusion. That's going to get at least 1 Fog Blade off the field. He's going to go for Gozuki. This was a mistake, so he's going to activate Called by the Grave in response to the Shiranui Saga, right? Now, that's fine. The problem is he's targeting the Otherworld or the Necroworld Banshee. This is a quick effect, so he can just chain this card and he can still get his Zombie World. So that was a complete waste of time even using the Called by the Grave, because your opponent's just going to respond in chain. Now he is going to go ahead and he's going to summon his Spectral Sword. This is a card from Savage Strike, and it's okay. He's going to use it as synchro material. That's going to get out the second copy of Fog Blade. But look, now he's able to do what he wants to do. He's able to just go ahead for Unizombie. He's able to go ahead and activate the effect, get that big boy Baller Drop on field. You know what? Could he have used Neos Fusion during this turn? I wonder if maybe he could have, maybe if he was, oh, you know what? I think it's this. I think that, yeah, you know what? I think it's the story. You cannot special summon monsters except zombies. Yeah, he's locked into, what's it called? He's locked into zombies right now. So that's why he couldn't activate it. Otherwise, he probably would have as like the last play. He is going to banish the copy of Dengirsu. Very smart. So now he doesn't have to deal with that, and he obviously is going to get Baller Drop back, and he's going to draw a card during the standby phase. So that's looking pretty good. His opponent's going to use the Orchestrated Return, and that's going to get hit with Ash Blossom, so no draws for him. However, it's still Orcust. It's not out of the duel because it has so much graveyard recursion. He's actually going to summon Dengirsu back. He opts not to use the removal effect because he knows that if he did, his opponent would have almost certainly just used Baller Drop to negate it, or to just banish it, and then he would have just like lost it again. So that wouldn't have been worth it. Now he is going to start going on the offensive. Fair enough. Goes for Borlo Dragon. He's going to go ahead looking to chain block the copy of Baller Drop, right? So what he did was, I believe he on Vampire Sucker's effect, he used Borlsword's effect to, or Borload, I'm getting my Borls mixed up, Borload's effect so that Baller Drop could not respond. So that was actually kind of smart. He's simply going to attack, not going to use any more effects. This was a really unfortunate top deck. Top deck's a copy of Neos. He probably can't use his Neos Fusion now. He is going to dump, and again, it looks like he's trying to chain block. He's activating Unizombie, and he's responding with Borlo Dragon so that Baller Drop cannot kick in and banish the Borlo Dragon itself. The problem is you can't chain block the Mizuki, so he's just going to activate Baller Drop. His opponent knows he's out of the duel now. He doesn't have any more cards set except the Crescendo, and I mean, he got his board broken. What can you say? Orcust put up one of the best turn 1 boards in the game, in my opinion, because they have 3 traps and they get protection. They also get removal from Baller Drop and also the Rusty Bardiche, but it just wasn't good enough to beat zombies. Anyway, second duel is going to be Gravekeepers versus Rokkets. And, you know, Rokkets are getting more support. We don't know all the cards that are going to be in the structure deck revolver. Doesn't look like it's going to be on the soul burner level. Like, I don't know if it's, I mean, I don't really see it making them tier 1 or anything like that. Anyways, opens with Squib Draw to get a couple of cards. This is one problem Rockets have. You see how he has like 4 monsters in hand, but he only got to summon like 1? This would never happen to Salamangreats. Like, if Salamangreats open with like 3 monsters, they're unloading everything out of their hand. Like, it's going to be Spinny, Activate, Summon from Grave, Foxy, Normal Summon, Gazelle. You know, like, they're getting all the cards out of their hand. It's one problem Rockets have. I know they have the field spell, but they need a little more. They need cards that like special summon from the hand, and all the cards that do that are like not actual Rocket cards. They're just dragons because of Revolver. Anyways, he's going to activate Link Turret, right? It's a very interesting Rocket support card. You don't really see it, see that much play, because Rockets don't really see that much play. It's a slow card, but it does allow for some really, really high ceilings and some really ridiculous plays. When you activate it, you get 4 counters on the card, and then every time you take battle damage, you add another counter to the card. During your main phase 2, you can actually summon Rocket monsters by removing counters from this card from your graveyard. Those monsters can't, you know, activate their effects, and they're kind of useless. However, they can be used for Link material. The monsters are banished, but the thing is, this card starts with 4 counters on it, and you can see he has 5 counters, 6 counters. He's gonna get this thing all the way up to like 8 counters, and it's really interesting. If you guys never watch Yu-Gi-Oh! Reigns, Revolver uses this in the anime to extra link Playmaker. It's actually a Gumblar extra link, and it was nuts in the anime, but he's kind of gonna do a very similar play. So trying to get rid of Imperial Order. Now he has the Revolve Boot Sector. Fair enough. He's going to go for Borlo Dragon. Just attacks in the 101. Snatch steals it. He's probably going to get Kaiju. You can see he has double Kaiju. He's waiting to Kaiju this guy. Get rid of Borlo Dragon. Also drops his own Kaiju, doing a little bit of attacking. He is progressively making this thing have more counters, by the way. So it's on 7 counters currently. Again, can only be used in main phase 2. Revolve Boot Sector is going to get him a couple monsters from the graveyard. Now he actually feels comfortable going for some legit plays. He's going to not attack, but main phase 2, you guys will see it right here. He is going to potentially summon 7 monsters with this card. 7 freaking Rockets, man. Again, if this card was a continuous spell, maybe not quite as slow, it would be actually nuts. Like, man, imagine if Gumblar was still a thing. Like, how easily you could go with that. So, he did summon, I believe, 4 right there, or maybe 5. He's going to summon 2 back. Also, his Dillinger's Dragon, it does summon itself back because a Rocket monster was special summoned, and this guy was in the graveyard. He's going to end on a board with Boral Sword and Beauregard Dragon. That's actually not that bad. He's not even done special summoning monsters. He's like, Cap, I'm going beyond. I'm going further beyond. I'm going to summon even more monsters. His opponent's going to try to go Ice Hand. That's not going to work. Boral Sword and Beauregard can both put it in defense mode, and he's actually going to go for Furious Dragon, and he's going to actually do a smart play here. What he's doing is he's going to activate Furious Dragon in a chain. This means that the ice hand is going to miss timing. Man, that's exactly the reason why when Duelist Genesis came out, not Duelist Genesis, Duelist Alliance came out, everybody was like, oh my god, none of these archetypes miss timing. That's such a big thing. You can see he has too many big Boral monsters on field for his opponent to deal with, has 4 of them. This would have been so much better if it wasn't Beauregard Dragon, because regardless of this duel, that card is still trash. I would have liked to see maybe Savage Dragon, but I don't think any tuners were played in this duel. Anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed these short duels. If you did, give the video a thumbs up. Thank you guys for watching. As always, subscribe if you have not already, and turn on that notification bell for daily videos.